Okay, we're missing a few kids. We're supposed to have 27 kids.
Testing.
All right, parents, today I wouldn't have much to do. Pandita Rauti might be coming a little later, but Pandita Rauti and Jagdish and some other people who manage the camp, they manage the camp. I just came today to see what they were doing, and they were doing an excellent job. You see all these children here? This is the new crop. This is what camp does. Camp creates, and you look at her. I forgot your name. Sorry? Valita. She brought a new child. Aria, right? Aria, she brought a new child. You see how she's dressing? Previously, the K. Raj family and their 6 grandchildren, they are all here. And, you know, they're bringing a new crop. So we who are older, if we are wise, we will just step aside a little bit and give the new crop a chance. Look at that one over there. Look, I went to do a wedding yesterday. Amrita and Raju were there. Stand up, both of you. For the first time they went and they played Dandital for me with Padmini, and the wedding was just nice, beautiful. So we have new people coming up. Because of the pandemic, you notice the place is not packed. But later on, some more parents may come because we ask all the parents to come to see their children graduate. So the point I'm trying to make is that Pandita Rauti, Dada Jagdish, Teacher Jyoti, Teacher Indira, and whoever else will be managing today's program. I will only step in if there is any need for me to step in, or else I will stay quiet. I'm going off to Guyana soon, you all know that. So, right in front of me, I would like to see new blood, new leaders come up and manage the Gurukula. And if that is so, where is Vinesh? Vinesh, were you teaching the camp or you were a student?
I was a student.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Okay, sit down. Play your song. Didi Amrita, let me see you, man. Didi Amrita, just before Pandita and Rauti come, let me see you take over a leadership role. And you tell this when you did this, you did this, you did this, you did this. And let me see, I'm watching. Go ahead. Namaste, Rabu. I'm watching. You go ahead. Please ensure, Mitesh, all the mics are working. All the mics are working. You all ensure all the mics are working. You don't have to sing any. See, the parents are gradually coming in now. Namaste. Namaste. Come on, Lavan. Hurry up. Lavan, there is your angocha. That red thing over your neck. You don't have one? Come.
Nolan.
What happened? Okay, come on, for the next time. At the end of today, you give this back to me, okay? Here. one more. Take one more from somebody else. Lemma, will you sing one too?
वह शक्ति हमें दो दयानिधि, वह शक्ति हमें दो दयानिधि, कर्तव्य मार्ग पर दत जावे, पर सेवा पर उपकारे हम, निज जीवन सफल बना जाए, वह शक्ति हमें दो दयानिधि। हम दीन दुखी निर्बलों विकलों के सेवकपन संताप हरे, जो है अत के भूले भटके, जो है अत के भूले भटके, उनको तारे खुद कर जाए, वह शक्ति हमें दो दयानिधि, कर्तव्य मार्ग पर दत जावे, पर सेवा पर उपकारे हम, निज जीवन सफल बना जाए, वह शक्ति हमें दो दयानिधि, वह शक्ति हमें दो दयानिधि।
Very nice. Go ahead, Didi. Africa. No, you decide. You decide. I'm just watching. You decide. Okay. Watch the time. By 10:02 you should begin the Pandita and Rauti. When you're done with the Sandhya, Pandita and Rauti and Dara Jagdish will take over the actual Havan for the graduation. Ask Krishna to raise the AC is too hot. Raju's coming. He's coming.
since we're celebrating the children and they are all graduating today, I would like to have all the children who can sing for us to sing. Now Nala and Ariana will sing us a bhajan. Vinesh, you can play for them.
ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। राह में आए जो धीरज की, राह में आए जो धीरज की, उसको गले से लगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। जिसका न कोई संगी साथी, ईश्वर है रखवाला, जो निर्धन है, जो निर्बल है, वो है प्रभु का प्यारा। प्यार की मोती, प्यार की मोती लुटाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो। ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो, ज्योत से ज्योत जलाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो।
We'll now begin the Sandhya meditation. Just as we see someone and we say namaste to them, we say greetings. I bow to the soul in you. In the same way, first thing in the morning we say namaste to our God. Om Namaste Satete Jagat Karanaya, Namaste Chite Sarvaloka Shayaya, Namo Dvaita Tattvaya Mukti Pradaya, Namo Brahmane Vyapine Shashvataya, Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhush Cha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Davinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव गायत्री मंत्र ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः
स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् अथ संध्योपासना विधिः प्रारभ्यते. All of us placing our right palm into our left palm. ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिषयः आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्योरभि स्रवन्तु नः. All of us touching our body limbs. ॐ वाक् वाक् ॐ प्राणः प्राणः ॐ चक्षुः चक्षुः ॐ श्रोत्रं ॐ नाभिः ॐ हृदयम् ॐ कण्ठः ॐ शिरः ॐ बाहुभ्यां यशोबलम् ॐ करतलकरपृष्ठे ॐ भूः पुनातु शिरसि ॐ भुवः पुनातु नेत्रयोः ॐ स्वः पुनातु कण्ठे ॐ महः पुनातु हृदये ॐ जनः पुनातु नाभ्याम् ॐ तपः पुनातु पादयोः ॐ सत्यं पुनातु पुनः शिरसि ॐ खं ब्रह्म पुनातु सर्वत्र. Pranayam are two sets of palms touching our body limbs. ॐ भूः ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ भूः ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम् ॐ भूः ॐ भुवः ॐ स्वः ॐ महः ॐ जनः ॐ तपः ॐ सत्यम्. अथ अघमर्षणमन्त्राः ॐ ऋतं च सत्यं चाभिधातपसोऽध्यजायत ततो रात्रयजायत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः ॐ समुदादर्णवादधि संवत्सरो अजायत अहोरात्राणि विदधत् विश्वस्य मिषतो वशी ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसो धाता यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत् दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथो स्वाहा. अथ मनसा परिक्रमा ॐ प्राचीरिगग्निरधिपतिरसितो रक्षितादित्य ईशवः तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो नमः ईशभ्यो नमः
एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् दृष्ट्रियं वयं दुष्मस्तम्भोजम्भे दद्मः
ॐ दक्षिणातिकिन्द्रोऽधिपतिश्चिरश्चिराजी रक्षिता
पितरैषवः
ॐ प्रतीची दिग्वरुणोऽधिपतिः प्रीडाको रक्षिता नमीषवः ॐ उदीची दिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता
शनिरिषवः
ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माषग्रीवो रक्षिता विरुधैषवः ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पतिरधिपतिः श्रितो रक्षिता वर्षमीषवः ॐ तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो रक्षितृभ्यो
नमः ईशभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् दृष्ट्रियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भोजम्भे
दद्मः उपस्थानम् ॐ उद्वयं तमसस्वरी स्वः पश्यन्त उत्तरम् देवं देवत्रा सूर्यमकन्मज्योतिरुत्तमम् ॐ उदुत्यं जातवीरसं देवं वहन्ति केतवः दृशे
विश्वाय सूर्यम्
ॐ चित्रं देवानामुदगादनीकम् चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्य आग्नेयः आप्राद्या वा पृथिवी अन्तरिक्षं सूर्य आत्मा जगतस्तस्थुषश्च स्वाहा ॐ तच्चक्षुर्देवहितं पुरस्तात् शुक्रमुच्चरत् पश्येम शरदः शतं जीवेम शरदः शतं शृणुयाम शरदः शतं प्रब्रवाम शरदः शतम् अदीनः स्याम शरदः शतं भूयश्च शरदः शतात् भूयश्च शरदः शतात् भूयश्च शरदः
शतात्
अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरुमन्त्रः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य
धीमहि
धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
हे ईश्वर दयानिधे भवत्कृपयानेन जपोपासनादिकर्मणा धर्मार्थकाममोक्षाणां सद्यः सिद्धिर्भवेन्नः तत ईश्वरं नमस्कुर्यात्. Bowing unto God's omnipresence, omnipotence, and omniscience, all-knowing, all-powerful, and everywhere. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Mayo Bhavaya Cha.
All of us.
Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivataraya Cha. He Mangalesh Shankara Mangal Karo Hamara Pavan Prakash Paye Paramarth Punya Dwara Parijyan Pay Pilado Avadhar Agad Dadi Teri Sharan में आया है भक्तिया भवानी. अब अंत में प्रभु जी तुमको नमन करे हम. वेदों के ज्ञान द्वारा जीवन सफल करे हम. जीवन सफल करे हम. जीवन सफल करे हम.
All of us. And now
I bow to thee, O God of calm, O God of peace and Lord of bliss divine. Thy grace supplies the burning heart's abound. Thy blessings in my right desire shine. I also thank thee for thy rule benign, thy kind protections and thy blessings sweet. And those who are the dreaded foes of mine, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet. Yes, God, I lay them humbly at thy gracious feet.
Om Shanti
Shanti Shanti.
Iti
Sandhyopasana vidhi samaptah.
All of you please stand. All of you children. All of you, and the musicians remain seated. Too long, too long. You stand, Ramrita. You'd stand, Jago stand. Adya Veeradal, Adya Veeradal.
Adya Veeradal, Adya Veeradal. Adya Veeradal, Adya Veeradal.
साहस दिखाए चल,
जीवन बनाए चल.
साहस दिखाए चल, जीवन बनाए चल. पद मातृभूमि की लज्जा बचाए चल. पद मातृभूमि की लज्जा बचाए चल.
Adya Veeradal, Adya Veeradal. Adya Veeradal, Adya Veeradal.
Vam daksh, faster. Daksh vam. Vam daksh, vam daksh, vam daksh, vam. Vam daksh, vam daksh, vam daksh, vam. शत्रु भीर में भी बल तू आजमाए चल. हाँ, शत्रु भीर में भी बल तू आजमाए चल.
Adya Veeradal, Adya Veeradal. Adya Veeradal, Adya Veeradal.
Hold a minute. You have it right, Dishan. You have it absolutely correct. Very nice. You respond very well to this. Some others may not be within timing, but they will learn. Vam ghum daksh ghum aur piche ghum. Vam ghum daksh ghum aur piche ghum. Follow Dada Jagdish.
Vam ghum daksh ghum aur piche ghum. Vam ghum daksh ghum aur piche ghum. वीर देश दिशाओं को अभय बनाए चल.
Together.
वीर दस दिशाओं को अभय बनाए चल आए वीर दल आए वीर दल आए वीर दल आए वीर दल
अज्ञान को भगा
अन्याय को मिटा
अज्ञान को हरियाणा रेजिंग
अन्याय को मिटा
अभाव दूर करके शांति तू बनाए चल हाँ अभाव दूर करके शांति तू बनाए चल
आए वीर दल आए वीर दल आए वीर दल आए वीर दल
Now you seem to have the ability, Dishan, but this time you got mixed up. Instead of doing left to right, you are doing right left. Watch Dara Jagdish and you follow him. You alone, Dishan, with Dara Jagdish. Arya, play your tabla. Arya Veer Dal. You started off wrong. Arya Veer. Change your foot. Good, faster. Arya Veer Dal. Arya Veer Dal. Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer Dal. Arya Veer, good Dishan. Arya Veer, faster. Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer. Stop the tabla. Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer. You got it wrong again. Follow Dara Jagdish. Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer Dal. Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer Dal, Arya. The children might not get the timing, but some of the bigger boys, let me see you Taj, you Neil, and you Minesh, come stand up there and face the audience. And follow Dara Jagdish. And if the girls get it, we put the girls too. Dara Jagdish, you have to come in front of them or else they get confused with the footsteps. Watch him and follow. And if you're out of step, do one step twice and then you'll be in order. 2. Listen to Mataji, listen to Mataji. 2, 4. Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer Dal. Watch Dara Jagdish. Veer Dal, Arya Taj.
Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer Dal.
Swing your hands.
Arya Veer Dal.
Sahas dikhaye chal. Very good. Very good, Bhumi. But don't twist your body. Don't turn your body.
जीवन बनाए चल
पग पग पे मातृभूमि की लज्जा बचाए चल. पग पग. Very good, Neil.
भूमि की लज्जा बचाए चल आर्य वीर दल आर्य वीर दल आर्य
Very good, Minesh.
आर्य वीर दल
हाँ, Arya Veer Dal, Arya Veer Dal. Okay, start. Raise your hand like this.
आर्य वीर दल
I will say Arya Viro and you shout and you bring down the roof. I will say Arya Viro and you say Jago. You do it, Jana. Arya Viro!
Jago!
That wasn't loud enough. You see these, watch me, you see these ceiling boards? They're still intact. They need to fall down. And then we will put new ones. Put your hand like this. And don't do it like this. Straight up. I'm 70 years old and I can do it straight. And don't do it like this. Look at me. Like this. Arya Viro!
Jago!
One last time. Arya Viro!
Jago!
A little bit better. Final time. Let's go. Arya Viro!
Jago!
That was better. Now I will say Sansar ke Shreshta Pur. Let me tell you. We can only work with Hindus. We can only work with Christians. We can only work with Muslims. We have to work with all humanity. So we will say, oh noble men and women of the world, Sansar ke Shreshta Purusho, and you will say Ek ho jao, meaning unite. I will say Sansar ke Shreshta Purusho and you say Ek ho jao. Put your hand up like this again. Don't twist it like this, straight up. Sansar ke Shreshta Purusho. not unified. Sansar ke shreshth purusho. That was good. Come here, Anil, you belong here. Put it down and come out here. And then finally, we will say Vaidik Dharma ki and you say Jai Ho. I'm waiting for you. Go stand next to Radha Jagdish. I will say Vaidik Dharma ki and you say Jai Ho. Vaidik Dharma ki. Jai Ho. Okay, that was good, but one better one now. Vaidik Dharma ki. Jai Ho. That was good. And then I will say Arya Samaj and you say Amar Rahe. Go like this. Arya Samaj. Amar Rahe. Arya Samaj. Amar Rahe. I will say Ved ki Jyoti and you say Jalti Rahe. Ved ki Jyoti. Jalti Rahe. A little bit better. Ved ki Jyoti. Jalti Rahe. And I will say Om ka Jhanda and you say Uncha Rahe. Go. Om ka Jhanda. Uncha Rahe. Om ka Jhanda. Uncha Rahe. Om ka Jhanda. Uncha Rahe. Bahin Rauti. Bhai Krishan. We had a shorter flag staff, and since the tall one came, Bhai Krishan, back way, bring it for me, please. But Panindrauti, whenever you all do youth activity, the flag must always, we have a shorter staff, a flag staff. Bring it, Ara Jagdish, bend it. Okay, bring it, very nice. Didi Amrita play this song for us. And Neil, let Didi Amrita play this song for us. Very nice. All of us stand, please. All of us stand. This is the first year we're coming back after the pandemic. So our number of students is small. And our parents, the group of parents is still small. We're hoping to have our parents back. We're hoping to have our students back. Go Minesh, go back up on stage. Pandita Indrauti, please put that flag staff in the middle. Middle. Very good, Pandita. All of you, stand at attention and push your chest out. Stand, put your heels together, toes out. Heels together, toes out. Toes out. Don't, not heels together, toes together. Heels, very good, Ari. No. The other way around, Ari. Yes. Heels together, toes out. Ariel, stand properly. Ariel, yes, very nice. Would all of you, parents and children, say, let me become.
Let me become.
I can't hear you. Let me become.
Let me become
A teacher.
a teacher
And defender.
and defender
Of this system.
of this system
Of the ancient rishis.
of the ancient rishis.
Om Brahman Brahmano Brahma Varchasi Jayatam Arashte Rajanyah Shurai Shavyoti Vyadhi Maharatho Jayatam Dogdhri Dhenurvodha Nadvana Shuh Saptihi Purandhiryosha Jishnu-ratheshtha Sabheyo Yavasya Yajamanasya Viro Jayatam Nikame Nah Parjanyo Varshatu Phalavatyo Na Oshadhayah Pachyantam Yogakshemo Nah Kalpatam यह ओम का झंडा आता है यह ओम का झंडा आता है सोने वालों जाग चलो तबला सोने वालों जाग चलो यह ओम का झंडा आता है यह ओम का झंडा आता है सोने वालों जाग लो सोने वालों जाग लो लेकर गते रवि की वाली लेकर गते रवि की वाली लेने ये बसंती हरियाली लेने ये बसंती यह ले लहरे आता है यह ले लहरे आता है धरती के झागे भाग चलो सोने वालों Very good. अब प्रेम सच्चाई विद्या का, अब प्रेम सच्चाई विद्या का,
यह झंडा लहराया पाता, यह झंडा लहराया पाता।
हिंसा
पाखंड विद्या से, हिंसा पाखंड विद्या से, कह दो अब तुम भाग चलो, सोने वालों जाग चलो। यहाँ हो
है सोने चलो सोने वालों जाग चलो. We bring into memory, I'll hand this mic over to Dada Jagdish and Pandita Indravati in a split moment, but we bring into memory the first camp held in Guyana in 1956, run by His Holiness Pandit Usharbud Arya. And since 1956 to now, camp training has still been going on. If the Arya Samaj in Guyana and United States and Canada and India and other parts of the world is known for anything, it is known for training children. Unfortunately, since the pandemic, this is the 4th year where the pandemic is onto us, but we put the courage together to have a camp, a in-person camp. We were doing it online and it didn't really go well, let me be honest with you. But this is the first time after 3 years, this is the 4th year we're doing a camp, and we are very happy. The teachers will tell you, I came here 2 days and I observed the camp, but I wouldn't tell you my feelings yet. They will tell you the camp came off and came off. Let me use this word now, this adverb well, but you will hear more about later on. So I'll hand the mic over to Dada Jagdish and Pandita Indravati. First of all, parents, can you help me straighten out the sheets? It doesn't look very nice. Parents, help me straighten out the sheets. Straighten out the sheets for me, please. And when the children come off, you'll straighten out the sheets on the stage. Let it look very nice. Yes, let it look very nice. Everything is ordered. Very nice. Pandita Indravati, please put that jhanda back where it was. Thank you very much. Neil, please allow, I would have allowed you to play the harmonium today, but please allow Didi Amrita to play because it's a special program. Didi Amrita, go back to the harmonium, please. Okay, children come off stage. Parents, help me straighten out the sheet. Very good. Parents, help me straighten out the sheets on the stage for me, please, if you don't mind. And then I hand the mic over to Pandita Indravati and Dada Jagdish, and they will dictate what happens because they ran the camp. I didn't run the camp. They ran the camp. I only came to observe. Minesh, take a good mic. Give one to Pandita Indravati and one to Dada Jagdish. But no, that is straight. No, the sheet. You do that. I'm not dictating that. Pandita, are the sheets okay? Because Dada Jagdish just said you want the kids to sit on the stage. Okay. Jago, you take my mic. Come here. But I will need it towards the end.
Namaste, our family today. We do not have Yajman for whatever reason, and I thought that was the best thing to happen today, because we will put our children to sit to perform the entire Yajna. Is Vihan's mom here? Can you come a little bit, please? Vihan's mom.
Give Mata Indravati a cordless mic. A good functioning
So, no, leave him, it's okay, leave him. Mom, leave him, it's all right, it's all right. We will have to put them to sit in such a way that they're guided by the older students. We have some first comers here. Some are very little, some don't have the coordination. So I'm going to ask all our Veers to sit on this side, and all of you Ranganas to sit on this side. So let me take Neil, front row. Come, Neil. I'm going to ask Minesh to sit with Neil. Neil in the middle. Minesh, you sit there. Vihan, you come sit next to Neil. Turn this way, turn and look at me. Turn, look at me. Minesh, you sit next to him. Let's see. Taj, you sit over here. Move over. You can't block the audience, okay? Taj, you sit over here. You're going to lend them support. Come, Ariel, you sit here. Come on, come on.
Did Ariel come to camp also always?
All the time. She's a master yoga student.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. Sit over here. Let me get you company. Come, Priya, sit with her. Come, Ariana, you come sit on this side with them. Come, Bhumika, you sit on that side with them. Okay, go closer, go closer. I'll take Sanjay behind Minesh. I'll take Dishan behind Neil. I'll take Laveen, is that his name? Behind Bihan. And I'll put Dinesh behind Taj. No, Vinesh, sorry, Vinesh. Sit behind Vihan. Then I'll need you two, Neil and Nolan behind there. I'll need Kisna also. I'll need Gitesh, you come over, sit behind Amrita, we need more space. Can you help us today? Please help us today, help us today. Sit behind Dishan. Aryesh, you sit behind Laveen, I think that's his name. Yep. And Nolan, you'll sit over there at the end. Good. Now we said yesterday we're going to shift you. Aryesh, no books. No books right now. You're going to get confused. Leave it for now. I know you know it. Surya, come over here. Come. Tell me the name. Shanasya, come sit here. Come, Naya, come sit over here. Come, Nala, you sit over here. Come, Jaya, you sit on this side. And the two older students will sit at the back. Anybody else is missing? This is simply camp students who attended, who are registered, and who are here. Please bear with us. Bear with us, please. This is their day today.
Vinod,
Where is Vinod?
he's manning the PA.
We'll call you when we need you, right? As you're doing that, hold on to that. And when it's your turn, we'll call you up here.
You don't need to be there, do you?
Where's Mitesh? Where's Mitesh?
He's in a camera room.
All right.
He doesn't need to be there.
Okay. Mitesh needs to be there? Mitesh needs to be there?
Miteshwar,
We can call him and because we have. Remember what you said yesterday?
Leave him here and come outside.
Let me tell you, stop
he
and
can-
shift. You step back so they come forward.
How are you doing?
Vinesh, you will come in front of him, you will come in front of him, you will
You
come
need
to
to be
him,
on
and
stage.
that's how we go.
Will you manage?
And then you say shift again, then you go back. And that set will come in front. All right, we have it ready. I need Kisna, I need you over there. And I need Manisha, go over there. No, walk at the corner there. Walk at the corner. You're managing. Do you need help for Archman? I think you do. So, Panitamrita, please come help them. Where is Panitamrita?
I'm here.
You help with Archman. Remember, are we using all the 4 lotus together? Are we going to use all 4? No. 1 remains untouched. All right, so go closer, Ariana. Go closer, Bhumika. Go closer. Give Jaya 1 lota on this side. So she serves the back row. And you will serve them. You serve these, yeah. Give her that one. Krishna's going to take care of all of those there, this whole row. Serve them, Krishna. Oh, but then the back row wouldn't get over there. So let's do 1 row only. That's the front row. Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back, put this back. We can give some and not give some. Panitamrita will stop front row only. We can't reach everybody. It's going to be unfair for some to have and some not to have. Just remember, parents and family members, when they get up here, this is their spot. We normally don't allow anyone to sit here. All right? So long as they're finished how they get off, this belongs to them. We'll ask all parents to please step back. You want to take pictures, just fine. Please step away from them. They have to focus at this time. They'll get a little excited seeing you close to them. So, Panitamrita is going to lead us in Havan now. Do not make any noise with your lota and your spoon. Right hand Krishna. Right hand is Achman. Come on. You took, cover back to Parsad. Cover back to Parsad. You can't leave it open. Take 1 napkin, cover back to Parsad. Not that one, another one. You have all of that in front of here. Come on, come on, come on. Good. Thank you. Please, everybody, follow your children, your grandchildren, follow all of them.
Amrito pasranamasi swaha. Om Amrita pidhanamasi swaha.
Satyam Yashaha and Shrihi, may truth and fame and beauty abide in all these children.
Om Satyam Yashaha Shirmai Shrihi Shayata Swaha.
Atanga Sparsha, touching our body limbs, asking that these children possess strong body limbs to carry on the missionary work for humanity. Kulvanto Vishwamadhyam, come let us all pool our resources and make this world a noble place to live. All of us touch it. Go.
Om Magmasyastu Om Nasurme Pranoastu Om Akshanorme Shaksharastu Om Karnayorme Shrotramastu Om Bahorme Balamastu Om Urvorma Ojoastu Om Arishtani Mengani Tanustanavame Sahasantu Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yad Bhadram Tanna Asuva Om Hiranya Garbha Samavartatagre Bhutasya Jata Patirekasi Sadadhar Prithivim Nyamutema Tasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema Om Sano Bandhur Janita Savidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानास् तृतीयेहामन्यध्येरयन्ता ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथारायस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान्
योऽध्यास्मज्जोहरार्णवेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नमोक्तिं विधेम।
इतीश्वर स्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना प्रकरणम्
अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम् ॐ अग्निमीळे
पुरोहितं
यजस्य देवं ऋत्विजं होतारं रत्नधातमम्
ॐ स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्याचन्द्रमसा विव पुनर्दत्ताग्नता जानता संगमे महि इति संक्षेपतः स्वस्ति वाचनम् अथ शान्तिकरणम् ॐ शन्न
इन्द्राग्नि भवतामवोभिः शन्ना इन्द्रावरुणा रातहव्या शमिन्द्रा सोमा सुविताय शम्युः शन्न इन्द्रा पूषणा वाजसातौ
ॐ शन्नः
सोमो भवतु ब्रह्मशन्नः शन्नो ग्रावाणः शमुसन्तु यज्ञाः शन्नः स्वरुणां मितयो भवन्तु शन्नः प्रस्वा शमवस्तु वेदी।
अथ शिवसङ्कल्पमन्त्राः ॐ
यजाग्रतो दूरमुदैति दैवम् तरुसुतस्य तथैवैति दूरङ्गमं ज्योतिषा ज्योतिरेकम् तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
ॐ सुषारथिरश्वानि वयं मनुष्यान्
नेनीयते भीषुभिर्वाचिनैव हृत्प्रतिष्ठं यरचिरं जविष्ठं तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु
तन्मे मनः शिवसङ्कल्पमस्तु. May our children not suffer from any sort of fear. No fear from our friends, nor from those who are unfriendly to us. No fear from the known, nor from the unknown. No fear in the night, nor in the day. May we be friends unto all directions, and may all directions be friendly unto us. Om
अभयं मित्राय अभयममित्राय अभयं चातार अभयं परोक्षात् अभयं नक्तम् अभयं पिबानः
सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु इति संक्षेपतः शान्तिकरणम् अथाग्निप्रदीपनम्. प्यारा है गुरुकुल अपना, रत्नों का है ये खजाना, है बिल्कुल जाना पहचाना है बिल्कुल जाना पहचाना। प्यारा है गुरुकुल अपना, रत्नों का है ये खजाना। है बिल्कुल जाना पहचाना, देखो है बिल्कुल जाना पहचाना। प्रातः उठ करके सब वेदों को पढ़ते, करके व्यायाम आदि प्रतिदिन बढ़ते। प्रातः उठ करके सब वेदों को पढ़ते, करके व्यायाम आदि प्रतिदिन बढ़ते। आपस में एक दूजे से प्यार है करते, इनकी बराबर नहीं दुनिया में कोई दीवाना। है बिल्कुल जाना पहचाना, देखो है बिल्कुल जाना पहचाना। प्यारा है गुरुकुल अपना, रत्नों का है ये खजाना। है बिल्कुल जाना पहचाना, देखो है बिल्कुल जाना पहचाना। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः। ॐ भूर्भुवः सर्वोरिव भुवना पृथिवी वरुणा तस्यासि पृथिवी देवयजनि पृष्ठयति मनानमना ध्यायादधे। All of us fanning the fire. ॐ उद्बुद्ध्य स्वाग्नि प्रतिजागृहि त्वमिषा पूर्ति संसृजेथामयं च अस्मिन् सधस्ये अद्युत्तरस्मिन् विश्वे देवा यजमानश्च सीदत। देवाश्च यजमानश्च सीदत। अथ समिराधानम्।
You will see that leadership is essential to the management and progress in this Gurukul. One person needs to grab the whole operation by its horns and take it to the next logical step. And I'm sitting here watching, and I'm very pleased that when I'm gone to Guyana, things will still roll properly here. Thank you. Keep going.
Om
Pandita, your fire.
Atma Jat Veda Sene Dhasva Vardhasva Chedha Vardhaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchase Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jat Vedase Idannam Mama Om Samedhagnim Duvasyata Ghritair Bodhayatatithim Asmin Havya Juhotana Susamidhaya Shochishi Ghritam Tivram Juhotana Agnaye Jata Vedase Swaha Idamagnaye Jata Vedase Idannam Mama Tantva Samidbhirangiro Ghritena Vardhayamasi बृहच्छोचाय विष्य स्वाहा इदमग्ने अंगिरसे इदं न मम अथ पञ्चघृताहुतयः
You need
Sound check 1 2.
ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदं न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदं न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदं न मम ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदं न मम Fifth and final time. ॐ अयन्त इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेने ध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेदवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे नानाद्येन समेधाय स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवेदसे इदं न मम अथ जलप्रसेचनम् ॐ अदिति अनुमन्यस्व ॐ अनुमते अनुमन्यस्व ॐ सरस्वत्यनुमन्यस्व ॐ देव सविता प्रसूयचं प्रतिभगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वः केतपो केतन्नः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचन्नः स्वदतु idam mama. Om
Somaya
Swaha. Idam somaya idam mama.
Om Prajapataye
Swaha. Idam prajapataye idam mama. Om Indraya Swaha. Idam Indraya idam mama. Ath घृत सामग्री आहुतयः. Surya Jyotir Jyotir Surya Swaha. Om Surya Varsho Jyotir Varsha Swaha. Om Jyoti Surya Surya Jyoti Swaha. Om Sajur Devena Savitram Sajurusha Sindhavatya Jushanah Suryo Vetu Swaha. Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotiragni Swaha. Om Agnir Varsho Jyotir Varsha Swaha. Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotiragni Swaha. Om Sajur Devena Savitram Sajuratrendravadya Jushano Agnirvetu Swaha. Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya Swaha. Idam Agnaye Pranaya Idam Mama. Om Bhuvarvayave Panaya Swaha. Idam Vayave Panaya भूर्भुवः स्वरग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः इदन्नं मम ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसो अमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरो स्वाहा ॐ यां मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्चोपासते तया मध्यमेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर् दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्नासुव स्वाहा ॐ अग्नेनयं सुपथाराय अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् युयोध्यस्मच्छुहुरार्णमेनो भूयिष्ठान्ते नमोक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा अथ पूर्णाहुतिरूप आघारवाचभागाहुतयः
To the back row, let the second row move on. Yes, move on. Stand on, stand on, stand on.
ॐ अग्नये स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदन्नं मम ॐ सोमाय स्वाहा इदं सोमाय इदन्नं मम ॐ प्रजापतये स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदन्नं मम ॐ इन्द्राय स्वाहा इदमिन्द्राय इदन्नं मम ॐ भूरग्नये स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदन्नं मम ॐ भुवनवायवे स्वाहा इदं वायवे इदन्नं मम ॐ स्वरादित्याय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय इदन्नं मम ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्नि वायवादित्येभ्यः इदन्नं मम अन्धन्तमः प्रविशन्ति ये विद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमो यौ विद्यायामृताः स्वाहा. Into binding darkness enter those who study only the physical sciences, but more blinding, as it were, is darkness for those who take delight in only spiritual sciences. We must have, and that is why we chant this for the children to have a balance in both sciences. Om Vidyam Cha Vidyam Cha Yastad Vedo Bhayam Saham Avidyayam Mrityum Tirtva Vidyaya Mritam Ashnute Swaha. Spiritual sciences and physical sciences, he who knows both together overcomes death through physical sciences and attains immortal life through spiritual sciences. Om Yam Medham Devaganaha Pitaraschopasate Tayama Madhya Medhayagni Medhavinam Kuru Swaha. O radiant Lord of knowledge, make us knowledgeable today with that same knowledge which the company of learned men and fathers of wisdom strive to attain. Om Medham Te Devah Savita Medham Devi Saraswati Medham Te Ashwino Deva Vadhata Pushkarasrajo Swaha. May God, Ved, and all dual forces, and even the forces of masculinity and femininity, grant us all a sanctified intellect. Om Pavamaniryo Adhyeti Rishibhi Sambritam Rasam Tasmai Saraswati Duhe Kshiram Sarpi Madhudakam Swaha. Ved, the divine mother of speech, furnishes spiritual milk, butter, and sweet ambrosia for him who recites and studies the Pavamani mantras, the essences of knowledge, of wisdom, carefully received and preserved by the rishis. Om Chatvari Vak Parimita Padani Tani Vidur Brahmana Ye Manishinaha Guhatrini Nihitani Gayanti Turiyam Vajo Manushya Vadanti Swaha. Speech has been measured into 4 grades. Scholars in their wisdom know these 4 grades. 3 grades are concealed in secret and they contain no meaning. People of the world speak the 4th grade. The 4 grades of speech are called Para, innermost of the original, Pashyanti, found in the heart, Madhyama, found in the intellect, and Vaikhari, phonetically expressed through speech organs. Om Yam Medham Devaganaha Pitaraschopasate Tayama Madhya Medhayagni Medhavinam Kuru Swaha. make us all knowledgeable today with the same knowledge which the company of learned men and fathers of wisdom strive to obtain. अथ ब्रह्म गायत्री सावित्री गुरु मंत्रः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा अथ शिष्टक्रीडाहुति अथ मोहन भोग आहूयते ॐ यदस्य कर्मणोत्यरीरिचं यद्वान्यूनमिहाकरम् अग्निश्चसृष्टकृद्विर्यात् सर्वं सृष्टं सुहृतं करोतु मे अग्नये सृष्टकृते सहुतहुते सर्वप्रायश्चित्ताहुतीनां कामानां समर्धयते सर्वान्नः कामान् समर्धय स्वाहा इदमग्नये सृष्टकृते इदं न मम
Were you chanting those Yajurveda?
Yes, Guruji.
Pandita is asking me to chant.
Yes, Guruji.
She gave them to you.
Yes, Guruji.
Leadership is essential. See, I stepped all the way back. Listen, leadership is essential. Thank you very much. Once there are leaders, any institution will run. God bless you all. I feel like going
Touch.
more right now because this is going on very well. Thank you all very much.
Pandita, my sister-in-law Mala is here with Shruti, and they are now traveling to Florida. The minute you get an opening spot, I would like her to say a few words and they will leave. As soon as you have an opening spot. Okay, Mala, get ready. 2 minutes more.
Om Prajapate Swaha Idam Prajapate Idam Namama.
Watch the color of the smoke. It's the wood. Don't use pitch pine in your oven. See that smoke? It's not black. Go.
Om Sarvam Vay Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vay Purnam Swaha. Om Sarvam Vay Purnam Swaha.
Parents also.
Om Tanu Pagniyasi Tanvam Me Pahi. Om Ayurda Agniyasi Ayur Me Dehi. Om Varchoda Agniyasi Varcho Me Dehi. Om Agni Anmi Tanva Onam Tanva Aprina. Om Medhami Deva Savita Adadhatum. Om Medhami Devi Saraswati Adadhatum. Om Medhami Ashwina Deva Vadhatam Pushkarasrajo Apyayatam. Om Vachama Apyayatam. Om Pranashama Apyayatam. Om Chakshushama Apyayatam. Om Shrotam Chama Apyayatam. Om Yashobanam Chama Apyayatam. Final prayers, clasping palms. Om Bhurabhuvah Swaha Abhishurah Sakinam Avita Jaritrinam Shatam Bhavasyutai Shatam Bhavasyutai Shatam Bhavasyutai Iti Agnihotram Iti Agnihotram Iti Agnihotram. पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाई
Mal, can you, my sister-in-law, she's a trained pandita, and they're visiting from Canada. They also live in Florida, but they're visiting right now from Canada, and they're here. They came for a wedding, they visited me, and they're leaving now to go back to Florida. And I thought it would be very respectful and courteous to ask her to say a few words, and then she and my brother, her husband, they drive off to Florida.
Namaste Guruji, Pandits, Panditas, brothers and sisters here, online, and all these students who are graduating today. Namaste to everyone. My Patidev and I did not come to Gurukul for a very long time before the pandemic. And we are always very, very pleased to be here. We feel one with all of you. Just for you to know that the first camp, the first Gurukul Shikshan Shivir that happened in Guyana with Pandit Usharabudji, that Guruji mentioned about, my ma, Pandita Savitri Jaglal, and our dad, Acharya Pandit Gopiji, were at that camp. And today, to all these students today, what you're doing, what you're learning here, will carry you throughout your life. You will remember the teachings that these wonderful teachers brought to you. They took a lot of time, they took a lot of effort to teach you the wonderful, the good things that will carry you through life. So acknowledge it, remember it, and keep it with you, all the knowledge. And to all of you, we are very happy to be here. Guruji, as always, we thank you very much. Namaste.
Everyone, namaste. My name is Shruti Bhushan Prakash. I am the youngest brother in the family. And my interest in the Gurukul is in that room over there, the IT room. And so when I came, I went immediately. In terms of what I see an absolute beautiful building. In fact, better than it was at the time of launch. I haven't been here in almost 10 years. And the IT work that is being done by the young people in that room, I just want to tell you, there's over 3 million minutes of viewing from that room over there. Sorry? Yeah, there's over 3 million minutes of viewing. And so when we understand what these IT videographers are doing in that back room, it is very, very, very significant. People all over the world see it, and I want to give an acknowledgement to these young kids, young men that do this week after week with reliability. People all over, if you look at our Google statistics, literally Europe, South America, West Indies, Asia, Australia, India, they're all connecting. So thank you, everybody. Yeah.
Thank you. You know, I showered him and powdered him as a baby. And today he's a grown man. He has a thriving, I shouldn't say this, but let me say they've done well. They have business in Macedonia, in all parts of the world, quality control business. And they're doing well. They're hopping all over the globe, but they still have time for Arya Samaj, Ved, and Maharishi Dayananda. And we got a daughter-in-law who has come from the same kind of family, and she's a practicing pandita, and they've done. Bhai Krishan, they will leave in a minute. Please ensure they take some food with them in the vehicle, and halfway they can stop and eat. Every one of you, please stand and say namaste to my brother and sister-in-law. Say namaste. Namaste. Please come again. Okay, Jack. Pupi, Shruti. Yeah, take a picture. next 2 weeks, this is the young man that will get married to that young lady, Ajay. He used to be bad, but since he started coming to Gurukul, he turned out to be good. Very nice. Please watch online. You'll see their wedding online. Very nice. Very nice, Ajay. Very nice. Very nice. Gurukul sikha raha hai. Gurukul sikha raha hai. Mal, Didi Gayatri. Sukha and Mataji Pranpati is just next to her. Sukha Shanti Prapt Kar. The whole front two Mal, the two chairs, touch all of them. Sukha Shanti. This is Pandit Bodo from 66 Village Quarantine. This is his niece. Bhai Bhisham, Vishwa Mahadev, and she are cousins. Mamu Phua children. You hear me, Bhai Bhish? Shruti, I take up every time I go quick. Sukha Shanti Prapt Karna Gurukul Sikhara. But in Rauti, I may be going home to Bhai Krishan because there's nothing for me to do here. I'm gone. So, Pandita in Rauti, y'all do what y'all have to do. I now belong to Guyana. Oil-rich, gas-rich country. Not this impoverished United States. I live in a as Bhai Bhisham, in a country poised to jump very high in prosperity, in billions of dollars. What y'all talking about the United States? I live in Guyana. Namaste, Pandita.
Namaste. Everybody, namaste, Guruji.
May I leave?
No, you're not. I'm giving you directions now.
Oh, excuse me. She's giving me directions. Okay, go ahead.
Whenever we have a graduation in any institution, the feature address comes from the chancellor. In our school, from the principal, the head teacher, whoever. Today, in an effort to bring graduation experience to our children, some of them for the first time, I'm going to ask Guruji now to give them their charges when they leave here today, what we expect of them tomorrow and all the tomorrows. Over to you.
All of you children, stand and face me. Parents, teachers and students, put your hand like this. Teachers, Indira, Jago, everybody, all of you who helped. Amrita, you were busy, you getting married, but you would have been here. And Ajay, I want you to start joining this. Go over there, Amrita. The only reason our daughter wasn't with us is because in 2 weeks she's getting married. They're very busy. Notice Raju is not here. Ajay, stand. You must always stand next to her. Don't stand separate from her. In fact, put this thing on, Ajay. You must start wearing this. Put this on, son. Put it on. Very nice. All of you look at me and say after me. Miss Jyoti and Miss Indira, come up close. Would all of you please say, Guruji, Guruji, in 1863, Rishi Dayanand graduated from the Gurukul of Maharishi Swami Viljanand. And Rishi Dayanand gave a solemn promise to his Guru that he will go out into the big wide world to spread the knowledge that he gained in the Mathura Gurukul. Put your hand like this again. Guruji, I too received knowledge for 3 days in this New York Gurukul. And like Rishi Dayananda, I too promise that I will, to the best of my ability, go out there and teach what I have learned. You're too many. I can't ask you to say it individually because I don't want to take up the time that Pandita Indravati and Dara Jagdish have allotted to this program. Say after me, Om Agne Vrata Pate Vratam Charishyami. Guruji, I will follow this pledge that I'm giving to you today. And I'm serious, when you go to Guyana, you will hear and see through the internet the good work that we are doing in your absence. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Pandita, over to you. Dada Jagdish, over to you. Give the children a big round of applause, everybody.
Please take them back to their positions where they'll be seated for now.
Namaste, everyone. Just want to announce two of the children who are here, Naya and Chanasya, their parents for the Guyana Gurukul gave us $1,000.
She doesn't want us to announce it, but we have to be respectful. Stand and see you. And you know what?
She sends me mantras on WhatsApp, photo screenshot, and say, Guruji, please chant this. My children are learning it. And when I send it, then you hear the two children reciting the mantras. Isn't that wonderful, making good use of technology? Big round of applause, everybody. This will go to good use, so much. Thank you very much. Bhai Krishna, Rohan, what is called hopper? Hopper, Hopper. Anything to do with painting? Bhai Krishan? We're not painting with brush. The building is too huge. Tell him what it is. Very soon, when you see new pictures of the Gurukul, you see a painted building. Outside will be saffron, and inside will be white. I hope you approve that is your building. God, people, my sister went there the other day, and she was flabbergasted. The building is beautiful. The building is beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, Bahinraj, come Jago announce this. Jago, come. Okay, is 1,000 this? Oh, so it's 100. Okay, Bahin Rajkumari, is this going for Guyana or for here? For here, these children? By Krishan, she's donating this she wants you to buy snacks for them, $100 here. She's donating this for, give her a round of applause. She always gives. She always gives. Is that a check or an actual cash? Cash, okay, very good. Go ahead, Pandita.
$100 US currency.
Yes. Yeah, very good.
Give me the envelope. Parents, family members, guests, today it's the final session that we'll meet our students as a group right now in this order. They will come every Sunday, but not for today's activities. We're asking Pandita Gayatri, the most senior Pandita in this Gurukul. She will give blessings to them, and I'm asking the administrator, Bhai Krishan, who had severe personal challenges, but every day he was here as the first person to get him and put things in order. It was a challenge. We cannot say no, it was a challenge in terms of logistics and everything else, including getting instructors to respond and all of that. But Bhai Krishan was noble enough to just throw back a little bit on his personal challenges to make sure this camp is what it is at this point in time. So for that reason, I'm going to ask him to sit there to bless just most of them are his grandchildren right now. So this is the order. I will call a name. The student will stand up. Girls will go first. This is not alphabetical, it's just seating order. So no child is better than any child here. Every child has done well, and we want to thank them and congratulate their parents.
Let teacher Indira read the certificate.
All right. We have that under control. Just let me finish this one, please. Thank you. We're gonna shift gear and then we're gonna lose balance. Let's do what we have to do first. The children, the girls, I'll call their names first. They'll come, they go touch. Somebody lead them on to touch both. Bhante Gayatri and Bhai Krishan. They'll bless them. When Indira is going to come here and she'll hand the certificates over. Jyoti is going to be at that end, and I'll ask Manish to be at that end when I'm taking the boys. So everybody, you sit, wait for your name, and then you'll come up. We know the order. We did this yesterday. So just look at the others, what they're doing, follow instructions so we can have a smooth graduation ceremony. Thank you also very much, everybody. Parents, please give them the support they need. Please do not come in front of them for pictures. Keep your distance, please. You're going to distract them. We taught them discipline, and we expect them to follow discipline today. Please, everybody. We'll start with the girls first. And we take in seating order, okay? So, Jyoti, that side is yours. The girls first, then I'll take the boys. You'll stay there. They'll go, just lead them on to touch. They'll come over here, and Mataji and Dear will hand them their certificates. You want to read it for me now? To them?
Om Krimvanto Vishvam Aryam, make the universe noble. Ashmakam Viram Utare Bhavantu, let our brave children take the lead. Maharishi Dayananda Gurukula, New York, presents this certificate to, and the name, for having attended and participated in the 19th annual Arya Virdal Shikshan Shivir Youth Training Camp, June 29th through June 3rd, 2022. Satish Prakash, PhD, Executive Director, Vyakaranacharya, Missionary of the Arya Samaj. Placed at the hem, we will watch over our society and country, lessening human suffering, educating human minds.
And Ariel Mahabir is the first student in seating order, okay? Youngest, she has to stand up. Leader to touch. Youngest student, first timer, but she's a master of yoga herself, I'll tell you that. She will challenge any one of you. Okay, good. Let's go. Surya Chaturgun.
This is one of the bravest child.
Okay. Chanasya Kumar. Lead them back to their seats. Priya Lalman. That's what she said. Priya Lalman. Naya Kumar. These belong to level 1, and somebody called them the babies and they didn't like that name. So I have to label them level 1. So we're not babies, no. Jaya Garib, a seasoned camper who has shown a lot of responsibility and maturity this time, and I do appreciate that. Bhumika Subkaran, seasoned graduate camper. Aranya Prasad, seasoned also. Ariana, I'm saying, sorry. Apologize.
In fact, that's a good name, Aranya.
I know.
Her nani gave her that name,
Aishwarya
Aranya.
Prasad, she's not here. She was in all the sessions, but she's out. Nala Sukra, another seasoned camper. They all have risen to the challenges in this level, this middle level instruction. and they are very responsible students at this time. Nala Sukra. Sandhya Prasad, another seasoned camper, but still a little shy. I hope next year she'll be a little more. Oh, really? Great. Manisha Subkaran, not a seasoned camper, who leads by example, a wonderful product of this Gurukul. I'll take the boys in this order too. How you're seated. Laveen Mukund. First timer, has responded well to instructions and directions. Vihan Prasad, first timer, was very, very responsive too. And he did very well with the yoga exercise, I tell you that. Go Vihan, come over here. Neil Subkaran has matured significantly over the years. He's not shy anymore. He's very outgoing, very respectful. All right. We'll take middle-level boys. Dinesh Subkaran, who really surprised me with his presentation yesterday. Dinesh, keep it up. It was wonderful. You follow instruction. He did the 16 sanskars, I said, and very beautiful as a presentation. Gitesh Sumer, that's my little Samita. He got a new name, Samita. And he doesn't feel offended. He enjoys that name. Gitesh. Vinesh Prasad, a seasoned, I don't know what else to say. A camper, a student, a leader, a pundit. What else do I say? All right. Aryesh Mangra, who has matured over the years, was very shy up the last year and the other year and the other year, but he has shown a lot of maturity this year. Even volunteered, asked me if he can do something special. Thank you, Aryesh. Anand Prasad is not here. He and his sister out to a middle group. I'm going to take the... I do the girls? The girls already, Sunday? Yes, I did. I'm taking the boys, the senior level boys, level 3. And first is Taj Mangra, who has shown leadership, of course, but we need some more commitment. Some more commitment. He's an accurate marcher, I tell you that. Follows the steps accurately and precisely. I have to commend him for that. Sanjay Garib, seasoned camper. You're going to lead next year. Give me a break this year. Because we come back from pandemic. Other next year, you're back on track. A lot of leadership. Vinod Gulchand, a wonderful student to have around you. Very committed, very conscientious, and he applies himself diligently to what he's asked to do. Miteshwar Prasad, more or less a technician here for the camp, but we thank him for being here. Seasoned camper too. A lot of discipline from Baliwas, of course. Miteshwar. Kevin C. Kumar, I don't think he's here today.
He is. Kevin.
Where is Kevin? You were not here, Jimmy. You had to work here and you come to make offerings? I did not see you, I'm sorry. Kevin is the mastermind behind our room there. And his brother, Avinash Prasad. Avi's out also. You taking yours, not Avinash's. Thank you, Baba. Nolan Sukra, a lot of talent. Lots of talent. Lots. Seasoned camper who tries his very best at everything he attempts. Great job, Nolan. Good. Neil Sukra, one of a kind. Very talented musically, intellectually, socially, and a wonderful leader. All right. Do I have anything for anybody else? I don't think so. I don't think I have anybody else. All is done. I don't have anything. Krishna Garib, lending his support wholeheartedly. And you know what? Krishna and his brother Sanjay and his sister Jaya, their mom brought them from Jersey and they stayed over in Queens for the entire. Where is their father? I didn't see him all week. By Jagdish, I didn't see you all week. And you don't have the kishti, that's why I don't recognize you. Thank you all. They left their home and they're here. I think they're boarding somewhere, no? They're boarding at Grandma's house, at Nani's house, for the entire week. And anybody else? I don't know. Minesh Sumir, a wonderful leader, carrier of values, very respectful, and he has come through the camp system too. We thank you all you parents, we thank you for sending your child here to us with a sense of satisfaction, security. You knew your children were safe. And they would have been growing by leaps and bounds when they leave here. Now, we have some very special awards to give. I'll call it an award. Bear with me. No, this thing was not done in order. I had to hide some, you know. I have to let you know, when we were taught we were going to struggle with instructions, some of our leaders, mothers and fathers too, they came on board and they spent their time. They had to work, some of them, but they came. Some spent at least 1 hour, 2 hours, and then they left for work. Continue talking. He's telling me. Yes, and of course, not only the instructors we had, but we had our kitchen staff who ensured, led by Didi Renuka, of course, one powerful Iron Lady in terms of what she's committed to do, and she holds her fort very well. She gives her instructions, she knows her standards, she knows what's healthy, and she knows how to interact with our children at all levels. Give her a big round of applause, Didi Renuka. All right, I have to call her name anyway, but she don't want to come and all see her, so she's sitting somewhere. All right, here we go. We are calling for the instructors now, the teachers. And some of them, they took time off especially for this. And we have to commend them for that. Because not everybody is committed to, save their vacation time for camp time. And we all know camp time is June. But some or the other, some of our parents and our prospective teachers, they think it's not necessary. We need everybody. And we thank all those mothers especially, who took their time off to be with the children. They knew we needed them. And they came and they answered the call and they responded well. We thank you. MDG thanks from the bottom of their heart for making the commitment to ensure our children are given instructions. You followed the course line of studies that we offered and they learned a lot. Their presentation yesterday was without flaw. It was really, really, sorry you all couldn't see that, but it was not possible to have it today. I'm going to call some instructors, and I'm beginning with Sonia Chattergoon. Even though she is on her way to giving birth for the second time, she came here, she came and she left for a job too. She spent some time, she worked a couple hours, and she left for her job. So there's no excuse right now. Absolutely nothing. If she can come and help us out, anybody can come. And we do appreciate that. Jago, you give this one, please. Good. Jyoti Sukra spent a lot of time here ensuring. She actually held the fort for 2 days, 2 full days. And it was without any form of personal attachment. She saw every child as her child, and she ensured she gave everybody the same kind of love and affection they needed and support. One of my very longest supporters in this Baldi was in camp, Indira Garib. Left New Jersey and came here. Stayed with us throughout the camp. Had a job commitment. Went to Jersey, came back. Took 2 hours just to get back here. But Indira, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the constant support you have given over the years, not only for the Gurukul, but for our children especially. Thank you, my dear. And now we go to the Renuka and her team. Some of them also had to go to work. I saw them come, well-dressed, when they retire, and then suddenly I see them in, a different, I said, where are you going? I have to go to work. So they'll come, they'll walk with their working clothes, and when their support is finished here, they change themselves and they're off to work. We commend all of those mothers who took their time to spend with our children. They made them nutritious food, healthy food, pleasing food, and very, very, very tasty. Just to let you know, we had about 4 birthdays during this couple of days. 4 birthdays. Panagashi was one of them. Hers was on the first day. If you can, just tell her happy birthday for now. We had Vihan's birthday. Who else we had? Somebody else. Jyoti's birthday. So we had some birthdays this time. And that was, you mean, with the birthday mean they brought extra, extra snacks to them. Okay. What do you want? Ice cream or pizza?
Pizza.
All right. So among all those mothers who came to help us out, Bahan Lilauti Prasad, she was there from morning till we left, every day, all day. Is she here? Vansita, where are you? Please come.
Go to the next one. Go get Mataji Sita.
Then we have Ban Anjan Kishore, Niranjani Kishore.
Bring her to.
She was one of them who had to go to work, but she came, she served, she helped, she supported, and then she changed off.
Mataji Sita, bring her.
And then we didn't know who she was after she changed. No kishti, no white clothes, no shalwar, no nothing. Everything was changed. But Anjan, we thank you very much for your support. And then we have, who else? Let's see who we have. But Anjani Dayaram, as usual, she belongs to the kitchen, she thinks. She doesn't leave the kitchen for anything else. She's always here to support Jalo. Where are they? In the kitchen, of course.
She doesn't know to make nice prasad.
Her name is called, but she's down in the kitchen still. Still in the kitchen. When Savitri Mohabir was part-time instructor, we owe her a check. Part-time instructor Vansati. She gave all the support she could. Vanlilauti.
This is, when Sati goes, you come and take your certificate. Come,
Okay.
Sita, come this way.
She has hers. You give hers? Not yet. All right. When Savitri Mohabir makes the best yellow rice on the planet, thank you for being there, for being for the children, supporting the children, and making sure they are well fed and comfortable and they get a little breaks.
Who is the yellow rice mother? Who? Oh, Sati. Okay, very good.
Then we have Bahan Ramrati Shiv Prasad, popularly known as Vendaro. Been here very, very many days. I'll tell you one thing. Yeah. With by Shiv Prasad. One day she said, a doctor's appointment. And you don't want to know what she looked like. So I said, what is that? She said, I'm going to doctor's appointment like this? She's so sure. I said, okay. All right. And then we have Bahan Baswati Sukul, who also belongs to the kitchen. Always in there, cooking, serving, asking if they want seconds. We come up to close, right? The best?
What happened? Her granddaughter works with Seville, and for holidays by Sat, we got free bread and tennis roll. from Seville.
Her granddaughter? Yes. Who's her Oh, Aruna.
Oh, really? You didn't tell me all of that. I would have come back early. All right, last but not least, the coordinator, the mastermind. The mastermind.
Are we missing any one of your ladies? Can you sometimes we can hear?
But Renuka, I said, she didn't come here. Please come, let them see you. She took her certificate quietly.
Come, lady, come. Stand, everybody. Stand. But Didi, before you go there, always here. Are you missing any one of your ladies? I don't think so. I would like, she said, I would like to thank, here. Give this to Mataji Renuka.
I would like to thank all the mothers who support us with food, juice, snacks, and everything else. All the mothers who had brought food and everything. I would like to thank all of them. Very nice. Thank you all very much. We're looking forward for that next year also. Thank you.
Didi, are we having camp again next year?
If I'm here, yes.
Oh, wow. And by the way, you all share pizza, again, on? Indian food. Okay.
All right, all right.
But they want you to go up there.
All right, we have just a few minutes. I don't want to take you after 12 o'clock. So sit, we have 2 items to present. Let's go.
Bye, Krishan.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. Speak only when you have to. Shh. Turn around, please. We're not finished yet. Some people are missing. I was telling you the mastermind, the coordinator, the individual who has a busy schedule, but was here every day to start the session, each session, with the flag raising ceremony, who taught his children the slogans, can't talk at the same time, who demonstrated to his students what is expected of them, who taught them, as it were, because he taught, the students learned. Today I want to give heartfelt of thanks to this young man who has a family life also, who has a busy job schedule, but who made the time to ensure Maharishi Dayananda Gurukula Shikshan Shivir 2022 came off with success. I'm talking about Pandit Jagdish Sukhu.
You said young man? Where you see young? Oh, my Jago. He played harmonium for me 24 years in Guyana as a young boy, and today he's grown. Look, his mom is at the back. Look, his sister Kamini is there. Look, his brother-in-law Rohan is there. Look, his nephew and niece and nephew here. God bless him. And his sister Tasha is running the Lagrange Arya Samaj. And this family is very dedicated. God bless him, Pandita. Dali Behen, God bless you. Don't cry.
Nobody's crying. It's our honor now to listen to Pandit Jagdish, giving an overview from the instructional point of view of this camp.
Kamini, go sit next to your mom.
Namaste, everyone.
Wait, Jacob. Go sit next to your mom. Go, Jacob.
Somebody was hiding this Pandita Gayatri. Somebody was hiding this. They didn't want to give it to you. Jago wants to give this to you.
So I know you guys see her coming, going, coming, going. And even though she has challenges, she's still, I know you guys see her coming and going and coming and going all week. Sometimes she can't make it here for 6:30, but when it's physically possible, she gets here at 10 o'clock, sometimes 9, sometimes 11, because she's physically challenged at this point in time in her life by pains and aches. And that's waiting for all of us if we don't take care of our health. But we want to take this opportunity to acknowledge one of our great leaders, Panditas, who does not lead, but just walks, and we have to follow because she's a leader in her own right. This certificate goes to Pandita Gayatri Chattergood.
Big round of applause.
Stand, everybody, stand. Give a long ovation, standing ovation. God bless you all. Oh, Bhai Krishan, what a wonderful. Jago, the first day of the camp, she called me at 6 on the dot. And she was here. She was outside. 6 on the dot. Sit down, everybody.
Namaste, everyone. I must say thank you very much. And I feel it very much because I couldn't make it this year, but I handed over my class to our daughter Jyoti and Indira. I came and I told them that I hand over my class to you both, and they did very well. I came to see what they were doing, and they did it very well. I can't make it, and I hand it over. I didn't leave it like that. I came every day, no matter it was late, but I still came to see what they were doing. They did their job very well. I'm very old now, and I get sickly, and I couldn't do it, so I came and I told them that I can't make it, so I hand it over to you young ones. And I'm happy to see, I came to see, I didn't leave it like that. I came to see that they did it. And I must thank them, and I thank each and every one of you. I still make it to come. I pray to God every day that He give me health and strength that I can make it to come. Thank you very much. I'm happy that I am here.
Mothers and fathers, Sadar Supreme Namaste.
Nice.
I would like to leave one message with you today, and this is coming from the youths, our children. You may not know, but they are looking at you. All of you sitting in the audience, they're looking at you. The way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you act, the way you think will be reflected in your children. So please, do us a favor. Speak, act, think, do according to Vedas, and your children will come out like they're supposed to come out. That's all I have to say. Thank you and namaste.
Very good, Jago. Pandita, permit me one final comment. We can't fail to think of the 4 children from Schenectady. I believe they're watching. Sachin, Austin, Anika, and Anthony. They couldn't come. One, they have things going on in their family. But the eldest boy, Sachin, has started a pre-college course. You all saw me post it on Facebook and WhatsApp. And because of that, they couldn't travel down. On second thoughts, the parents thought of sending them by bus, and they could have stayed in the homes of one of us, perhaps my home or some other home. And those children mustn't be left out of the equation. They have really contributed to Maharishi Dayananda Gurukula. And I want you all to, Jago, say it. Call their names and thank them. Sachin,
Lachman,
Austin,
Lachman,
Anika,
Lachman,
and Anthony.
and Anthony Lachman.
And their mom and dad, Anil and Indra.
Anil and Indra
Yes, we thank them.
Lachman. We thank you guys for your support for the camp.
By the way, Guy mean a cow. These are not cows. You wonderful souls.
We thank you, wonderful souls, for
Don't
supporting
call us
at
Guy
this time.
again. Guy means a cow. What's wrong with your dad, Jagdish? You got a Hindi teacher sitting right there. Go ahead.
We have one more final
It's 12
certificate.
o'clock already.
This is the last one.
Okay.
And we'll have her speak. This certificate goes to Pandita Indrawati Bachana, who has led this camp from the morning till the evening,
Stand out of you.
And so she deserves our appreciation, our thank you.
Standing ovation. Ovation.
Now you have to address them.
I've been addressing them all the time. Thank you all. Sit very much. Thank you very much and sit.
Sit very much.
You got me off guard. Let me say quickly, instructionally, I'm going to tell you what they did, what they got. Of course, you know, my baby here is the Yajya portion. I love to do that. Level one, they were amazing. They learned the mantra, they learned what Namaste was, and they had a beautiful, out-of-this-world fashion show. They were well attired, all Indian wear, and they did a little catwalk up and down, and they were very happy. And our little ones, they are really bundles of innocence. You know that? They're excited to learn. Middle level, I cannot complain this time. I had 110% support from them. Years ago, I used to have a little here and there. This year, I guess more because they're more seasoned, they understand what their responsibilities are. And they were committed to their studies. They did a beautiful presentation for yesterday's program, in a talent show, whatever we call it. And for this level 3, I saw a high sense of responsibility and application to their course of studies. It was amazing. It was very well done. And I later learned that that medical presentation was by Dr. Medha Prasad. I didn't know. Jago didn't tell me that. But I brought our children to listen to it. It was amazing.
That's Pandita Amrita's daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law, yes. It was. I heard bits. I didn't pay attention because I don't know what it's about. Then I heard, you know, Dr. Medha. Oh, we missed out a lot. So I'm hoping sometime somebody has it on tape and we can share it somehow. To all you wonderful parents and children, please stay well, follow instructions. Parents, encourage your child to do a mantra every day.
Yes.
Sit with them. Boys and girls, you know where I'm coming from now. Yoga every day. Yoga every day. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Do not get up and run straight to the kitchen. And I told you, take 1 glass of warm water every day when you wake up, first thing morning. Not a coffee, not a soda, a glass of warm water. It's very helpful, flushes the whole system out. All you parents who helped us work here, we thank you for all the healthy meals. Those who contributed or they provided meals, we thank you also. We were overfed at some point. We had a variety you can't count, and it was enough for everybody. My last request now is that the administrator of this camp, by Krishan, he has his personal challenges. He has a schedule. He comes from Mount Vernon. He's here most mornings he's the first person to be here. He travels to Long Island sometimes. Then he comes here, then he goes home, comes back early in the morning. He has to be up and down, It's not easy for him. And you know, young man right now, I wouldn't call him a young man. He's advancing. So, Bhai Krishan, over to you to give an overview from administrative point of view.
Thank you very much, Pandita Jyoti, and thank you very much, Guruji. There's one thing I'd like to apologize. We missed some people to get certificate, and why that happened, because our printer failed, and I had to rush to my son in Long Island to help me with the certificate. So we know exactly who we missed, so I will have those certificates next week for them, Guruji. I have the list, but I know who is this, and they know who they are. What? By Bijlal?
Yes, do the names.
By Bijlal.
Did he come and help him with the names? Did he come help him with the names, please?
No, but she has it. By Kamini, we missed it. Yes. Right. Yes, we will. By Kamini, and it's cup. Ben Ridika, you from a Mahila, who did we miss?
Close up, High Krishna.
Yeah. Right. So also, as Pandit Jyoti mentioned, it was a challenge for me. It has been a challenge, but I made the commitment because camp and Gurukul is important to me. I want this Gurukul to succeed, especially when Dr. Satish leaves us. And it's important that all of us, make commitments to make this Gurukul succeed in his absence. So parents, please, and what the children did this camp, it was exceptionally done well. Thanks to Pandit Jyoti and Pandit Jagdish. By Sat, it was done extremely well. And all of us are very grateful for that. By Sat, you taught us well. And that's what we're doing. You need perfection, and we have teachers here who emulate that standard. And, the Gurukul is known worldwide, and we have to maintain that status because Guruji spent his life to make that happen, and we should never fail him. By Sat, we'll work with you in your absence.
Thank you.
And make sure it happens. Good. Parents, thank you all those who help us during the camp. We, as Pandit Jyoti and Pandit Jaggi said, and Behirunika, we are extremely grateful for your support, and we look forward. Lastly, I mentioned last week about the air conditioning is failing, and it's going to cost us $20,000 to repair, to fix. What happened, I just want to mention something so you know what's happening. The air conditioner is on the roof. And once on the roof, the fire department has to come every year and inspect. And they have to find a problem, although there's not a problem, to give us a ticket. So we can avoid that, where we can have those ductless in the wall on the walls. So it's going to cost us, for the entire building, $25,000, but we already give the contractor $5,000 down payment. So we are looking for your support. We have to raise that $5,000 before the end of August, $20,000 before the end of August. Parents, please help us. And again, thank you. Namaste.
Last word. Go ahead.
Now, one parent we left out, and that's Ben Valin Prasad.
Who?
She went Valin. That's Aishwarya and Anand, the mom, they
Valin.
left to go thing. But Renuka has a demand right now. She wants level 1 to show you one item.
You mean the babies?
Are you all babies? Please. Surya, are you all babies now? What are you? Upper, go on the stage. We want to see one. What is it, Jyoti, you're going to do with them? What can you do right now? Can you all do some modeling right now? Can you model right now, Surya? Can you? No, Ben Jyoti is going to give them directions. Let's see. This is Renuka's choice now, not mine. It's our demand right now. Okay. Do they need mics? Do they need mics? No? All right, all right. Yes. You have to stoop down. You have to kneel down. India, you have to kneel down. Kneel. India, you have to kneel down so the audience can see them. Good.
Nice, very nice. We don't have time, okay. These babies are wonderful. Y'all are babies, right? Y'all are babies, right? Oh. If you're done? Are you done? Panita, y'all are done? Children, go to your parents and touch your feet. Jai Jagadish Hare. Go to your parents.
Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. Bhakt Jano ke sankat, Bhakt Jano ke sankat, Shar mein dur kare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Jo dhyaave phal paave, dukh vinashe man ka. O Swami dukh vinashe man ka. Sukh sampatti ghar aave, Sukh sampatti ghar aave, Kasht mite tan ka. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. मात पिता तुम मेरी, शरण गहूँ किसकी. ओ स्वामी शरण गहूँ किसकी. तुम बिन और न दूजा, तुम बिन और न दूजा, आस करो जिसकी. ओम जय जगदीश
विषय विकार मिटाओ.
विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा. ओ स्वामी पाप हरो देवा. श्रद्धा
नील.
भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. जय जगदीश हरे. स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे. भक्त जनों के संकट, भक्त जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. ओम जय जगदीश हरे.
Two of them with Vinesh will lead us in Om Shanti Path. Vinesh, come forward. Take a mic. Om Dev Shanti. Take the mic. All of you take your mic. Om Dev.
Om
शांति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथ्वी शांति आपः शांति रोषधयः शांति वनस्पतयः शांति विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्मा शान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः.
प्रेम से बोलो ओंकार भगवान की जय. वेदो धर्म महर्षि दयानंद की जय. ब्रह्मर्षि स्वामी विरजानंद की जय. मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय. भगवती माता सीता की जय. योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय की जय।
Namaste.
जय। ॐ अन्नपते अन्नस्य नो धेहि अन्नमिवस्य शुष्मिनः प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जनो धेहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
Request by the parents for have a group camp picture this year. Little ones come on the low level. Middle level go on the first step. Middle level go on the first step. Move it, go on the, oh my God, what am I saying? Level 3, go behind. On top of the stage, on top. Bhumika, you come at the end, you're tall. Good. Maybe Sunday can come in there. Manisha, you can come down too. We'll avoid having a, you come over here. Sanja, move over, Ariana, move over. Here.